Harry Potter, a name and a story that has captivated the hearts and minds of millions of people all over the world. In an attempt to bring J.K. Rowling's stories to life, hundreds of talented men and women converged at Leavesden Studios in 2000 to start a decade of filming, building an array of sets, props, and costumes that are now available for the public to view. Since 2012, Leavesden's Warner Brothers Studios has opened its doors to muggles and wizards alike, giving them the chance to immerse themselves into Hogwarts and experience firsthand the wonderful wizarding world of Harry Potter, an opportunity that all Harry Potter lovers should experience.
The Great Hall doors, all that is left for us to do is to greet you with the very words that Harry heard when he first arrived at the castle, and they were welcome to Hogwarts. Give that door a push for me, please. Thank you very much. Come on in, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Great Hall, and great is the
Starting
word
in Hogwarts'
it
Great Hall, fans are able to stand within the walls where many feasts were shared amongst classmates, and in front of the golden podium from where Albus Dumbledore delivered many speeches and introduced the beloved faculty. From there, one enters an even larger room, filled with more set pieces and costumes. Fans can peer into Snape's dungeon where potions are brewed and punishments dealt out, then move over to Dumbledore's highly decorated office for a quick chat with the headmaster himself. From there, a stroll to the Weasleys' tiny burrow isn't too far, and one can gaze upon the magic within its cramped walls, before turning around and being faced with the iconic clock pendulum swinging back and forth, back and forth. For many fans, this is a dream come true.
Awesome. This is amazing. It's a dream come true to see all this stuff. I live here.
Not only are the studios made for a fan's viewing pleasure, but there are also several interactive experiences. Fans can learn the proper way to duel with a wand and discover which charms work best when fighting an opponent. Or they can give flying broomsticks a try, using green screens just like the cast did when they filmed the movies. In the back lot, refreshing butterbeer is served, and as fans drink the fizzy treat, they gaze upon the night bus that zoomed through London's dense streets, the iconic wooden bridge that many students passed over, and number 4 Privet Drive, where the story began.
I am in front of number 4 Privet Drive, the actual number 4 Privet Drive that was used in the Harry Potter movies, and it's just like part of the reason that everyone should come here, because this is what they were shooting in, and like that's the bridge over there, and that's the night bus, and it's just amazing that all of this stuff is real and not just fantasy.
Visitors re-enter the building and make their way through a room dedicated to costumes, makeup, and animatronics, used to create some of the fantastical creatures in the stories. Mandrakes, Thestrals, dragons, the basilisk, and of course the great buckbeak are all on display for visitors to admire, with the opportunity to learn about how these creatures actually worked in the movies. They're so lifelike that it's hard to believe actual magic wasn't involved.
Well, it's actually extremely magical. Even if magic doesn't exist in the real world, magic definitely exists in films. The way that they have been able to do these movies and all that they put into it, it's absolutely, really, truly a magical experience.
The journey continues into rooms dedicated to concept art and the planning of the films, with a large focus on the castle that many witches, wizards, and fans call home. And then, with the turn of a corner, home has never been closer. For many longtime fans, gazing upon the construction of Hogwarts that the film zoomed through on so many occasions is emotional, and a moment few visitors will forget.
I just saw Hogwarts, the actual Hogwarts that was actually in the movies, and I cried a little bit, and then I spent too long in that room, and I don't care. And this is a room with all the wands, and it just feels different having seen everything. I feel like I know even more about Hogwarts as a place. I know how it looks. I know what the corridors look like. I know how the staircases move. I know all this stuff that I didn't know before, and it's just amazing.
The Harry Potter Studio Tour brings to light all the hard work that went into the films and gives fans a chance to walk on the same floors that their favorite characters walked on, to see how the magic was created and to relive those stories that we all came to know and love. I'm Joanne Paquin, signing off.